Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Haunted Hours. This is episode 41, and I am Paranormal Report, aka Ray. And tonight I've got an interesting episode for you all. This is Route 61's most haunted frequency. And if you don't know what Route 41's frequency is, let's just say you're going to be in for a treat, everyone. So make sure you hit that button, that like button, sub if you ain't already, um, share the video with your friends, family, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell and all that good stuff because this is going to be one very wild ride. I'll say that now. And this is going to be so wild, in fact, you're going to be looking at stuff. Um, you're going to be looking it up for yourself. So if you don't know what Route 61 is, Route 61 is a major route in America. But what you might not know is Centralia in Pennsylvania. You if Yeah, I'm gonna put Centralia. Centralia, I believe is inspiration behind Silent Hill. If it's what, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Centralia is the inspiration behind um for Silent Hill. I'll give you a picture up in a second, everyone. Right, hang on. Uh, here you go. Open an image. Right, this is Centralia. And as you can tell, it's an inspiration like of Silent Hill, the film and the games series. And what you don't know, if you don't know about this place, I'd search it up. But yeah, look, there's other images. Look, and if you don't know what Centralia is, look, and what happened here, I suggest going to look it up, everyone. Um, but it's a ghost town that's been burning beneath the surface for decades, and a mine fire that started there in 1962. Everyone, smolders still beneath the cracked streets there, and overgrown like pavements. And I mean, the town was evacuated though. This is the thing: the town was evacuated. Some stayed. I think some people did genuinely stayed there, and it was raised on most maps of America because not people didn't want to be sending them there and going to have a look. And there's ghosts and spirit hauntings apparently there, but a signal is also getting basically broadcast a phantom radio frequency. It's heard on a stretch of the Route 61, like I've said. And if you don't know what Route 61 is, I'll tell you the route now because it's a massive route in America. There you go. Route 61 is between it stretches 1,400 miles from New Orleans, Louisiana to Wyoming, Minnesota. Basically, yeah, Route 61 covers that long a distance, everyone. That's what you're looking at with him. But this phantom radio frequency that's heard on the stretch of the Route 61, right? And if you're completely alone, you hear it, but it's not supposed to exist. It's basically non like finito. You're not supposed to hear anything. But people have, with no connection to each other, have reported the same thing. Right? So one car would report it, and then like next week, the week after, another car would report it, and they didn't even know about the other person's experience, which is nuts, right? Um, They tune their dial and they get this unmarked AM station. AM over in England, you have like Talk Sport, fucking that's the most famous AM, one of the most famous AM stations. You get that kind of drift, but what they hear is virtually impossible by all accounts. Everyone, um, what they hear is distorted wartime broadcasts and forgotten radio shows from the 1940s. Yes, the 1940s. So like with the Glenn Miller band, like Glenn Miller doing that. Those kind of like music here and voices that shouldn't even be speaking, but and voices that also say your name. Like what? So imagine driving down that stretch and that, and you're just driving, not paying attention to anything, and then all of a sudden you hear your name, and no one's with you. It's like what? You'd think at first, what the fuck? Have I left my phone on, or someone trying to like come through? No, this is the actual radio saying your name in like the distortion. It's like weird. So, so basically, some say that this broadcast is stuck in time. Basically, a loop of the past, so to speak, bleeding through to our reality now. But others think it's not entirely. Some people think it's something else entirely. Basically, they don't think it's a memory, but they think it's a message from beyond the grave. So basically, um, someone, one of the witnesses, had this experience. I've done that. Couldn't find the original Reddit post, but this person reported on Reddit because this is where I got a story from another from a TikTok video. Right, so this witness said it was just one time I heard this old big band song come through when I was driving. Then this voice came on and it said my full name. It wasn't a greeting of my full name. It was like a warning. After that, I kept hearing little bursts of it, and then I turned the radio off, and I even still heard my name. What? Like, could you imagine that? You're just driving, like, I don't know, in your pickup or whatever, and you're just listening, and then this radio plays a big old band song, and you're thinking, well, that's weird. That sounds a bit like wartime thing. Then all of a sudden you hear your full name, you go, Charles Winston Friedman. You know what? Like, what the fuck? You'd be like, what? I don't know. No one around here knows my full name. Why the fuck has it said my full name? Like, what? But there's no tower. No one's ever found a tower of the radio station. No transmitter. No equipment. Nothing. Right? No one's found anything. People have been looking for it for years. Um, but I asked some friend of mine to do some research for me as well, and they've said that they found stories of people driving on YouTube to this area on Route 61 and doing a video thing. I can't play it because of copyright, but you can search for it. And then they heard the wartime broadcast come through on the camera. Like what? And it's like the kind that you'd hear when you're in like a wartime air raid shelter, or it's like the soldier's last dance, basically, before you get sent off. You know what I mean? And basically, and then it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, literally, what is going on in this area between this stretch of the Route 61? Um, basically, um, you know what? I know what's crazy? right? The Federal Communications Commission in America, yes, they've cross-checked this frequency, this signal's frequency, and it hasn't been registered on the legal radio since 1978. And the last time that it was registered, it belonged to a communications array in the Cold War. It was a Cold War communications array that was decommissioned after reports of unsanctioned internal activity, which is a government term. But what does it mean? No one knows, and that. But it's crazy, you know. What the hell is going on in this stretch of the Route 61? Like, what the fuck is going on in Route 61? Anyone got any ideas? Let me know in the chat if you're watching live or in the comments. But what the hell's going on for this thing to happen? Like, you know, what the fuck is going on? You know? I mean, like, what the hell is going on in Roots that area? I'd love to go and investigate this area. Maybe I will do one day. But could you imagine just like you're going, like, you know about Centralia, as I just mentioned, but you know about that, but then you hear this. You're like, what the fuck is going on? You think you're going mad at first. Wouldn't you? You'd think, what the hell is going on? And everything, you know? Like, obviously, like I said, I don't know what you all think, but it's crazy. So basically, if you don't know what's happened and you're just catching it live now, everyone, Route 61, a stretch of Route 61, the people here, music come through from the old 40s, like the Glenn Miller like music, or big band fucking wartime music. Then they hear this, then full name get mentioned across the radio waves, which is insane. People have a witness reported that it was more like a warning, not like a full greeting. So where you get like a warm, friendly greeting, it wasn't like that. It was more like an eerie, cold warning. Like you're going, like I'm going to say a random name, guy, but like Charles Edgar Friedman. You know, like that kind of raspy kind of warning. You know what I mean? That is nuts. Like, what the fuck is going on in this stretch of road? Um, but this what is the wartime broadcast music, right? Is basically what you're doing an AHL or a last dance or dance, or you know what I mean? Homecoming dance or whatever. People get said they tend to get sent off to fly abroad again, or country, king of country, or what president and country or whatever. And the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, which monitors the radio stations and everything in the US, said that this radio frequency station that doesn't have a tower, transmitter, equipment, nothing, no one can see anything about it in the entire area. This frequency hasn't been registered, I should say, since the year 1978 when it was used in the Cold War as a communications array, and reports and we got reports of unsanctioned internal activity that caused it to get decommissioned. God knows what that means. But let me know what you guys think, obviously, because this is incredible stuff. Like, let me know what your think. Let me go know what you guys think. Do you think it's in like mind playing tricks on you? Do you think there's a genuine reason for it? Do you think anything else? Let me know because I'm fascinated by this. Now, if you're in America and you've got experiences of Route 61 in this phenomena, let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I've got something important to tell you. If you've got anything that you want me to react to, if you've got any paranormal activity you want me to react to, like a photo, video, um, anything, right, or another TikToker or YouTuber's video, let me know and say and sending me an email or whatever, or leave a comment on this video or any of the videos, or send me an email at paranormalripples@gmail.com, and I'll like basically react to whatever you want me to, guys. Thank you so much for watching, though, because this has been fascinating. Like the video, obviously, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Comment if you've picked up something strange on that route or on a radio in general. Share with someone who might be just brave or unlucky enough to tune in and watch me explain this or anything. And remember, this was Haunted Hours episode 41. I'm Paranormal Ripples, and the airwaves are never silent anymore. Good night, everyone, and take care. Bye bye.